If you just clicked on this video, there might be an important message for you here. This is a collective message, so please feel into yourself if it resonates with you. There might be certain parts in this message that resonate with you, so just leave the rest if it's not for you. And yeah, so let's just start. I don't even have the whole picture yet, but I got a few bits, so I'm just getting right into it. So you might be in a situation here where you are confronted with some insecurities about yourself. So there are some deep embedded insecurities, ancestral insecurities I'm getting, that are still inside your DNA. So 111, as I was just saying that. So there are still some old heavy slug. I don't even know like what that word means, but there is some old stuff still embedded in your DNA here that is that's kind of been transgenerationally been given to you here. Wow, what a sentence. So you are in a situation right now where you're being confronted with those deep insecurities. And if we are in a situation where we identify with these insecurities and with these heavy emotions, it's always very hard to see the bigger picture and to kind of detach from that. But the message here for you could be very important, that you understand that what you are feeling and what you are thinking about yourself is something that is being cleared out here. And we're living in a time where we're in a collective shift. Like the earth is shifting, the human collective is shifting. And so the energy that is coming here is much lighter than what we previously experienced, and also what our ancestors experienced. And in order for it to be cleared out, it has to come to the surface. So this is why you are feeling what you're feeling at the moment. And I get this picture of the sun coming up. So the sun is dawning, but you know, the night is the darkest right before the sun comes up, right before the sun is rising again. So this might also be a very nice metaphor for you here in this situation, 333. That what you're feeling right now is being cleared out. So it's good that you're feeling it. And it's healing. Like the situation itself is healing for you. What you're being confronted here with is healing. That's the message here. And the next cycle that is emerging here will be much lighter than the previous cycle, right? So yeah, this is a very good message. I'm glad that this is like that this is coming up here, because you know, life can be so dark if we are identified with those insecurities and with those old slug is the word that is coming up. I have to look up. I don't even know what that means, but should make sense. Guys, look at this. I'm at this beautiful place here in nature, and this could also be relevant for you to get more out into nature, to also support that inner healing within yourself and that clearing up of your DNA here, because as the old goes, the new is coming in too, right? There are new energies that are being charged into your body, and this process, well, you can support this process even much more if you're going out into the nature and connect with the elements, maybe even hug a tree, which what also can be very nice is to go out and swim in a lake or in a river, which is also right now in the northern hemisphere. The spring is emerging, so yeah, that could be very, very healing for you as well. Nice. I mean, this message is a very happy message today. I like that. Is there anything else? The hardest part is over. Yeah, take some time alone, but also see that, also face the things that you know are relevant for you right now, and see that if you're feeling insecure in facing those situations, stand your ground and know that how you perceive yourself in the situation is not how other people perceive you. Your insecurities are not perceived by the other person like how you perceive them, or how you are being perceived by the other person is not how you perceive yourself, and is not how you are in this situation. So fake it till you make it. That's an interesting metaphor. That's not how it is, but this sentence may help you to get over your insecurity, and to get over your insecurities much more here. Because we are capable of so much more than we think. We often block ourselves so much because of these insecurities, and because we think that we are not good enough, even though there is so much wisdom within yourself that could help other people. So maybe get even more out with your message here, and there could of course come some resistance from the outside, but that's totally normal, and that's also a good sign, because it means that what you're saying is, if you trigger people with what you're saying, it means that it is shaking their ground in a way that is also helping them much more in the future to reflect themselves even more, because a lot of people are not reflecting themselves, but that's a whole other, yeah, it could be a whole other message here. Yeah, know that you don't know anything, but stay open for new possibilities and new imaginations and new opportunities that are coming in here for you. Life has a surprise for you. That'll be interesting for you. Yeah, it's coming in this next cycle for you. I can't tell exactly when, but there's something fresh, something new coming in. As I said, when something old is being cleared out, something new will emerge again. And this is awesome. Like, I'm looking forward for this new consciousness, for this new human that is emerging, and I'm already seeing a lot of There's a small insect. I'm also seeing a lot of improvements in the collective, and I'm feeling it, and that's nice to see where we are as a collective, if we compare it to a few years ago, right? So there's a lot of change happening, and yes, so look forward to this new cycle in your life. This will be awesome. I like that message. And is there anything else? Music could be relevant for you. Maybe you are an artist yourself, or you're getting more into that. Could also be something else, could also be painting. But I'm getting like singing, playing instruments here. This is also maybe a way of how you express these new energies that are coming in for you. Also confronting yourself and confronting other people. Interesting. How should I put that? This is kind of connected to standing your ground, like speak your truth, and your throat chakra is significant here. Like your throat chakra could be changing, and you may be also 1155. You could also be, your voice could be changing here. So there's a new up leveling of self-conscience, of confidence here for you, if you're standing your ground. I got just 1221. This number could be significant for you. And you can be confident in your situation. Like, you already did so much work, like so much already changed for you. You're like, you are up leveling in such a nice level. This is something you can be proud of. So stand your ground, be confident within yourself. And also, as this insecurities are like now coming up for sure, but also leaving your body and your DNA, there's this knowing, being anchored much more and more within yourself, that you are capable, that you are enough. So this confidence that you are expressing here will be much more natural for you, because you know who you are. And if you know who you are, and if you're embodying who you are, like this confidence, it's just like you're not even doing it on purpose. It's just like it's pressing itself naturally in your aura. So this is just being sent out, and this will draw other people to you. You're much more charismatic here in this picture that I'm having, and you're also drawing other people into your life that are vibrating on a similar level. So there might be new people coming in here. There might also be people from the past that are surprising you in how they changed, could be relevant for you. And yes, definitely spend some time alone in nature. That's very important. This can help you a lot. This will make this process, this will help with this process even much more. Like, it will happen faster, but it'll also help in, like, it'll help you to become more grounded. And I don't have to explain that connecting with yourself is something important in your journey of becoming a more self-aware person, of awakening, of up-leveling. And it's important. There's nothing that you are here to do or to try to do in order to get more, in order to up-level or to get more conscious. This is something that is happening if you let go and if you spend more time with yourself, if you go more into nature and do the practices like every day to regulate your nervous system. This is something natural that is taking place here, and that'll just happen, right? Nice. Yeah, stay consistent. Stay consistent in your practice, regulating your nervous system, doing your stretching, doing your breath work, your meditation, whatever you are doing, whatever practice you have to connect more to yourself. 17. And breathe. Breathing is very important. It happens too fast in everyday life to forget to breathe. So remember to breathe. And hug a tree, maybe climb a tree. That's an interesting message. But be careful, right? If you're doing it, this could be funny. Doing new stuff, like trying out something new. Yes. You passed it. I hate tests. I hate stuff like that, but the message is like, you passed the test. Like, there's nothing you have to reach or to do in order for this to happen. This is happening naturally, and it is already happening. Like, you are upgrading, old things are clearing out, new energies are coming in, and just be kind and be gentle with yourself and with your body. Stand your ground, embody that confidence. And embodying confidence also means, if you are insecure, don't override that or don't push that away. Embrace it. Embrace that insecurity. This is also like how you feel it and how you can let it into your heart in order for it to be transformed. so you can reveal your nature and embody that confidence. Thank you so much for listening to this. That's about it. I hope there were valuable wisdom nuggets in this message that can help you a lot in your situation. And yes, thank you so much for listening to the end. If you listened to the end, maybe leave a comment. I would love to hear who stayed until the end. Also, leave a like if this message was resonating for you. And yeah, see you next time. Peace and bye-bye.